ruling People's Party President Joel Naga, during the public rally held here for the Congress candidate Supongmarin Jamir, spoke a lot. During his speech, it was just a short speech, but it went on for quite some time, where he kept the crowd of more than 2,000 people glued to his speech because of what he had to say, and his attack against the PDA government, and also, most importantly, Chief Minister Nipurio. Let's have a look at what he said at today's public rally.
Aji moi khan Rising People's Party kile Congress ke support kore ase kole to we stand on the same ideology, which is secularism, diversity, inclusivity, respect for minorities. Ito karne aji mohan Rising People's Party bhi Congress ke support kore ase aur Congress jitibo lage at all India level as well as in Nagaland. Mohan ito biswas pra kam kore ase aur ito biswas ase India Alliance India re jitibo aur Dimapur Nagaland re jitibo goina ase de. Moi ekta question apni ka ke hudu munja ase. Look at the crowd, thousands of people. Itu matlab apni khan Congress laga ideology nole mein Congress laga manifesto biswas kurina Congress to naga manu karni phal ase koi kina biswas kurina a manu khan ase to. Just compare this with Jibe Nada's rally at Agri Expo. Tade kiman junaise ar kubito kiman junaise 5 जून मनवा ऐसे आरो नागा ला फेस दिखाना है इधे नागा मानो खंबे ऐसे प्ले मानो खंबे ऐसे होले भी कांग्रेस लगा आइडियोलॉजी कांग्रेस लगा कैंडिडेट सुपोंगमेरिन के मोरंग कुरिना आ मानो खान आसदे आरो मुया एक ता क्वेश्चन अपनी का हुदू मन जादो नागालैंड दे बीजेपी ला कंसेंसस कैंडिडेट कौन आसे Nagaland BJP la consensus candidate कौन आसे? Naga Manula consensus candidate कौन आसे? Supongmarin Naga Manula consensus candidate आसे दे. Agri Expo de कोई शे महला डिप्टी सीएम TR जिले में कोई शे अरे Congress aro RPP itu kan bra mohange harao paribu gua. That's what he said. It's an open challenge. Congress or RPP by kuna paribu de. Congress to party worker bhi nahi. Congress to MLA bhi nahi. 60 MLAs versus Supongmarin ase. Yes. 60 MLAs versus Supongmarin. कौन जीतिबो? Congress जीतिबो? Public जीतिबो? Congress to party worker नहीं दे. Handicap दसे. Holy public अपनी खान दो Congress ला party worker आसे दे. You are the party workers for Congress, and your presence here this afternoon is very, very important. It has boosted the morale of the Congress and all the right-thinking citizens in Nagaland. You are worth crores of rupees. Idia 60 MLA laga thaga manugan PDA government. What are they doing? Tagan ide boy lage asido. They are afraid of people's power. पैसा फेंका शुरू हुई से दिमापुर दे एक ता एमएलए पर कुछ है एनडीपी पे एमएलए पर की कुछ है कौन कॉलोनी हाईएस्ट बेस्ट एनडीपी भी ला परफॉर्मेंस दिखाओ 25 lakhs दिबो कुछ दो कुछ ना कौन है ताकन पैसा पे खेल करा शुरू हुई से and in all the constituencies they will play with money. We don't have money, but we have the people with us. Yes? The people is with us. Itia Nagaland context is Saishigulido. The battle is between the RSS and the Naga people. The battle is between the RSS and Naga people. We cannot let them win at any cost. We have to vote. We have to go to our respective villages, to our polling booths, and we have to vote. Itia apninga sob jane ase, moi apninga ki sikaule kampi nai. They want to turn this country into a Hindu nation. For so many years, we have enjoyed the fruits of the Constitution of India, which is secularism and respect for minorities, especially religious minorities. Today, they want to take away our rights. This cannot be allowed. Mokan collect a seat, Naga Manu. But this one MP seat is very precious. The change will start from here. India re change change to idebe shuru kurubo lage. These are prayer, these are wish. When secularism is removed from the Indian Constitution, we will become like the Islamic Republic of Pakistan. India will become like the Islamic Republic of Turkey. It will be a sham democracy. Russia nishna ho jabo. Russia the election nai. Election thaki shugule bi 80-90% Putin vote pai. Tai constitution to tweak kurigina, change kurigina ite do Putin to 30 years president hobola se. Amit Shah 2019 ki gushe. He said in 2019 Amit Shah said, we will rule India for the next 30 years. At that time we thought, how is it possible? India is a democracy. Now the picture is very clear. Picture clear, Ushido. They will change the constitution. If they get 400 seats, they will change the constitution of India. And in 2029, if they win 2024 and change the constitution, 2029 there will be no more elections. It will be a walkover. And they will rule for the next 30-40 years. Naga Madugam Bhabna Kuri Sabi to? Bhabna Kuri Sabi. Aro Moikan Laga Mangala Chief Minister Rio Ki Wishe. Ta Jibe paper di Kushe. There is no persecution of Christians. Ta Jibe paper di Kushi do. Aur Tabi Ki Wishe Kali Porso. NTPP stands for Protection of Naga Faith and Identity Kushe. Misa se. Kote tai Naga Faith and Identity Protect Kushe. Mr. Rio. Mui dikhana hai. 20 years they dikhana hai. Tala term de. Christian persecution da ek par bhi hala kurishe. Hala kurishe. Assam healing practices da oppose kurishe. Anti-conversion laws are there in 12 states, including Arunachal Pradesh. Tai hala kurishe. Are kali proso Jibe nata aishe, luigina nature resort de bhat khilaishe, vegetarian food khilaishe, aloo gobi dal, Naga Madugam sab aloo gobi dal khaishe do itu din do. Hoy na hoy. Kele me BJP to don BJP khan to vegetarian ase. To tan vegetarian ase itu Naga Madugam sab vegetarian khabo lage koi na. Vegetarian lunch to be hosted by Chief Minister Rio. Takishina apni ka dikshina. Kila Naga faith identity la kotha uga ase. Mohalla are suruja wala to mui jane ase. Tai Nagala mangso khabo la ase jido. Yes sir. You will take non-veg food. That's what I promised them. IG Bible Purishe, Mohalla Reverend Yantang. BJP la really the Bible Puru Baribo. Tala meeting the Bible Puru Baribo, pray guru Baribo. See, the issue is very serious. We are talking about cultural imperialism. Politically, they are going to control everything. What you eat, what you wear, what you speak. Tang kuru bola se. Amit Shah pra kushe Naga India de beef ban kuru bo kushe. PDA government hala kurishe Quranai. Hindi impose kuru bo kushe from class 1 onwards. Even in tribal states like Nagaland, Mizoram, Meghalaya, everywhere, Hindi impose kuru bo kushe. PDA government hala kurishe hala Quranai. I think this is a wake-up call for all of us. In fact, this is a golden opportunity for Nagas to fight for our rights, to stand for our rights. Takan ite Congress ke man ite kura ase. Are Narendra Modi, Jibe, Naga, Amit Shah gan chartered plane ba aibo, rally ekta ete gurubo, are chera ni dikhe. Aro manukhan ya alu gobi dal khabi goe. If you remember 1970s and 80s, Rajiv Gandhi aro Sonia Gandhi daijon mokchun de aigina Jeep Rajiv Gandhi bara Jeep chulaigina mokchun tu insan by road rasta nai du time de Naga manuke morom kuregina ao laga chotor lagaigina Sonia Gandhi takan iniga Nagaland bi tour kurishide. We don't remember those things. But we remember all the jumla, all the notanki, all the tamasha. Ita Modi government ki kura asa tamasha asa do. So let's remember what the Congress have done for this country and for this state. Ita aro ekta kotha moi gon jado. Mo laga UCC, Uniform Civil Code, manifesto olai she. To manifesto olai di she, takan 406 paishigulo lagabola ase. Uniform Civil Code aile ki hobo jane. Moi khan Naga manu khan do church te moi khan shadi kure do. The pastor and the reverend gives you the marriage certificate. Uniform Civil Code aishiguli do. Your marriage certificate is no longer valid. No longer valid. Remember that. Uniform laws, but even if it's uniform law, it will be based on Hindu law. Abdullah marriage certificate to no longer valid. UCC laga, ido laga result do I would say. It's a church. BJP government ki kurishe. The Church of North India, takala funding bon kurina ase. Just 1 week back, the Evangelical Churches Society of India, takala funding bon kurina ase. The Catholic Churches of India, takala funding bon kurina ase. And do you believe in Mr. Rio? When he says that Christians are not persecuted, he hasn't raised even a single voice against these draconian laws. And what is he talking about? Taiki kushe. Nagaland tahan 60 MLAs to jama ado Naga solution anibo kushe. Are 2003 the Chief Minister takishe. Tade charter pasta faction dakshe. Tala term de 21 years de 24 factions we share. That's his Naga solution. Or taiki kuni bera sai, ta agenda ikunai. Naga solution, or ek tuida kotha do. Congress is playing with religion card. Tai du kuni bera do. Religion card kon lune bera she. BJP, Modi's government in 2014, they came to power on Hindutva agenda and Hindutva philosophy and manifesto. And they have been persecuting minorities, destroying churches, passing anti-conversion laws and different kinds of laws. And Rio thinks that BJP is not anti-Christian. Ito hosa ase. Today, I get healing services like Assam the healing services. Hey, moi to Naga manu ki bomb korish de. Arunachal de anti-conversion law ase. Manipur de Christians can get persecuted. 249 churches burned down. Assam de Healing Practices Act lagaise. Nagaland ki bomb korish do. Mr. Rio did not condemn even. He did not condemn the carnage in Manipur when 249 churches were burned down and Christians were chased out from Imphal Valley. Tai ekta kotha bhi kona de. And he has the audacity to say that BJP is not anti-Christian. Arre? Itya Food Security Act. Kumba YouTube channel Kali Perso. Taonde bera ina amaghange interview gurishe. Amage interview guri ina kungi vote dibo gurishe. Do amato very innocent. Tai BJP ki dibo gurishe. In fact, she said Modi ki dibo gurishe. Kile Modi ki dibo hudishile. She said Modi to mohange chawal de do gurishe do. Tai no buje. Chawal Naga Manu Chawal Khado Food Security Act, True Food Security Act pra aishide. Food Security Act to UPA government, Congress government time they pass kurishde in 2013 before Modi came to power. And through this Food Security Act, Dukhya Manukhan Chawal paya ase. Schools te midday meal scheme paya ase. Holebi Modi credit lulishe. Aro RSS khan Nagaland te kam kura manukhan do dukhya manukhan ke brainwash kuregina. Itu sab Modi la chawal ase de koi na bera ase de. Eto mesa ase de. Naga manukhan janebi chawal do Congress pa anish de. Ite Nrega la fund ko la time de aishe. It will be Congress la time de aishe. Aro it will be Modi la time de time naam change kurishe. Mahatma Gandhi lagaigina, Nrega banaigina, aro it will shuru yeshe. As if he is the initiator of this idea. Itya YouTube channel khan muge bishi interview hudiye. Are Modi government to rasta banai dishe, development iman ani ase. Hudido. I just want to tell you, in 2013, when Congress was ruling this country, it was a $2 billion economy. It's 2023. It's now $3.75 billion economy. Modi government has resources in its hands. To itu paisa pra development nukurile ki kurubo. Itu paisa pra Nagaland develop nukuru gulile ki kurubo to. Adani ki didibo negi. Itu paisa to sab Adani ki dibo. Modi la kam kiya ase. Any government la kam kiya ase to bring development. Whole development hoje gulibi. You have to understand one thing. 80% of the tens of thousands of crores which is poured into the northeast goes to Assam. 15% will go to Arunachal. And the crumbs, choto moto, 10% Mizoram da aibo, Nagaland da aibo, Aro, Meghalaya jabo. You call this development? This is discrimination. Absolute discrimination. And we think we have been brainwashed to think that BJP is bringing development in Nagaland. Anyway, there's no development in Nagaland. Thanks to BDA government. So our fight is on two counts. One, we have to defeat the BDA candidate. For the first time, Rio is going to be defeated. Can Rio be defeated? And we have to ensure that India Alliance comes to power. So we bishi time lushe. Holby those are the gist. Aro kiman moi khana ite rally the hala kore thakile bi. Nijo jagaran na jaishiguli to subongmer sap to dai na jidibo dei. The voting percentage has to be above 85%. Voting percentage has to be above 85%. Ara geri gwanishna. Apni khan pura ajibra Congress la worker wish they go to your respective villages and tell the villagers, convince the village elders to vote for Congress. Eta ekta slogan mari sabo. BJP हटाओ, देश बचाओ को भी दे. BJP हटाओ, BJP हटाओ. Long live, long live. Thank you.
We can see the muscle power today in contrast to the President JP Nadda's visit. But what about money power, sir? That seems to be a hindrance considering that the Congress is very limited budget for this.
In fact, the Congress doesn't have any money. And basically, the Congress is very much handicapped. So this is a problem which is facing the party as such. But if you remember, they've asked for donations. And probably the people will, make donations. Because, see, when it comes to elections, like in the villages or in the towns or anywhere, at least you have to give, some kind of some feast for the Polynesians and for the people who are going to vote. And the NDPP is going to do this in a very big way. And whereas the Congress is severely handicapped, I really don't know. We just have to depend on the goodwill of the people, that they don't mind, for the Congress not providing any of these, facilities.
Okay. And so on 19, would you expect any untoward incident in Eastern Nagaland? What is your view on that, your perspective on that, since people have every right to vote? And they're very stern on holding on to the abstinence of elections. So do you have anything to say on that?
See, as far as I know, the general public, they don't want to vote. They want to abstain. It's the ENLU legislators who are forcing the people to go against the wishes of ENPO. So I'm sure that there will be no incident until unless, of course, the candidates or the MLAs, they do something, untoward.
Is it a setback that the NPO is not taking part in the elections for the Congress candidate? Is it good or bad? Is it a...
See, if election is held in ENPO area as of today, I'm sure that Congress will get a majority. Okay, it's the other way around. The Congress will get a majority because the sentiment is against, their sentiment is against Mr. Riferio's government because the PDA government backstabbed the ENPO. Everybody knows that.